Uh, what is up, everybody? Welcome to episode 52 of the AFK Hour Podcast. I'm your host, jlucio, and today we have a very packed studio. I don't know what we call it, I guess packed studio. Today we have BigBoyEddie.
Hello, guys.
We have the one and only StevieRay.
What's up?
And then we have a very old friend of ours, Chewy911, aka Jon Snow.
Hey guys, what's up? How's it going?
What's up? How you been, Jesus? It's been a while since you've been on the pod.
It's been a while, right?
Yeah, it's
My
been a
hair keeps
long
getting
ass time.
longer, dude. I know you guys can see it at least.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, dude. We surviving. We out here, you know.
yeah.
Wearing our masks. Safe.
And word on the street is that you're no longer in Laredo anymore. You went back to Edinburgh.
Thank you for sharing my location. I gave you permission. Thank you.
I'm doxing you,
but that-
okay?
You're doxing me. Thank you. No, but yeah. Recently moved. It's not been a week. Barely. It's gonna be a week. I think tomorrow. And yeah, I mean, it's pretty cozy. It's a lot more places to eat than Laredo. I like the little hole in the walls,
The holes in the wall.
hole in the wall restaurants here and there. So
Okay,
I've been digging it.
okay. So I guess we'll just jump into it, and we'll start with you since you're already talking. What have you been up to this past week, Chewy911?
Never forget, as you say.
Never forget. It was a plan to never forget me.
Oh my god, this fucking guy.
Yeah, I mean, just setting up for the new apartment, you know, moving things around, just getting into the mix of things, you know, just getting a handle with my classes. They've all been, I think, reverting to online. I don't want to say it's official, but apparently the university, I mean, they haven't said it, but all of our professors are basically just saying, hey, if you don't feel good, you haven't been vaccinated or whatever, you don't feel safe for coming into class, you can just stay there and we'll record our sessions, or I'll have a Zoom call and you can come in. And of course everyone's opting for that. So it almost feels like, hey, you know, this is on online class. But some professors, it's like half and half, I think. Some straight up just doing it at their own place, and some go to the university and host it there. And you'll hear one guy in the background ask a question, and you can't understand what he's saying, but the professor answers them anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess from my own experience is that I'm also in university and this is my last semester. And when I was registering for this semester, I was just like, oh, it's gonna be in person, right? It's like everything was like symbolizing like, oh, it's gonna be last semester, or it's gonna be the semester we go back to campus and it's gonna be back to normal, blah blah. And then after my first day of class, they're just like, oh no, we have Zoom calls, so it's gonna be all online. And if you choose to come, you could come. I was like, okay, that's cool. But I'm already living here in San Antonio, right? So it's not really that big of a difference. But when I found that out, I messaged Jesus because he has to actually move to the location and be there. I was just like, oh, like, is your classes online? Because I thought it was gonna be in person, and he didn't know this either. And then he found out on the first day it's online. So now I feel bad for him that he moved, and then he found out that his classes were online. So he has to pay extra
Yeah.
money, you know?
I was a little tilted, not gonna lie, you know. But I guess they didn't want to. They wanted to bring people back, and I guess, you know, the university didn't make it official as an offline kind of courses only kind
Yeah.
of thing. But I mean, from what I've gathered and from what my professors have been saying, is that this might be like a half and half kind of thing, like half online and then half the other semester you're gonna show up in class. But I know some professors are saying that, oh, for testing, just come on in and we'll do it in person. I don't know if they've given the option, but that's the, you know, that's how it's looking thus far. So
I guess for me, one class is like straight up. It's a Tuesday and Thursday class, and they straight up like said, oh, don't come on Tuesdays. That's gonna be only on Zoom. And then on Thursday, they're like, oh, we're gonna do it on Zoom, but if you want to come to class, you can, but we're gonna mainly do it on Zoom. I was like, oh, okay, well, I'm just gonna do it on Zoom. So yeah, it's. I understand your frustration that all this stuff, and since you wanted to go back to camp, well, I don't know whether you want to go back to campus, but you decided to go back to campus, and yeah, this happened, right?
I honestly had as much interaction with others as I had last year, just doing it online. So no biggie with me, dude. I'm introverted as they come.
Hey, people think you're mysterious, you know?
I'm mysterious, dude. I wonder if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Double-edged sword, I guess. I don't know.
It's a double-edged sword.
Okay, well, I guess we're gonna ask Eddie. What have you been up to this past week?
Not much. The only thing different is I watched Free Guys. Pretty funny movie.
How would you rate it in a scale 1 through 10? On the Eddie scale, obviously.
The Eddie.
The Eddie skill.
I didn't know that was an
potatoes?
Eddie skill.
Yeah, how many potatoes?
I guess like a good solid 7.
A good
7
solid
potatoes?
Seven?
Yeah,
7 out of 10
solid
potatoes.
potatoes.
That's a lot of papa.
That's a lot of papa, dude.
Okay, where on the street is that Pokemane's in the movie? Did you notice
Yeah.
her at all? Oh, she
Yeah.
is?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
It's kind of hard to avoid her, you know?
really?
Yeah, she's
Oh,
just put
no.
on without saying anything because it doesn't really add to the story, but it's just like a
Okay.
bunch of cameos of different streamers. They had Jacksepticeye, they had her, and they had Ninja.
Ninja? Was he doing the floss?
Nah, thankfully. They were like just like split in the middle, saying X about like what the movie's what's happening in the movie kind of deal.
So did he
He's
go?
in Times Square.
So did you like the movie because like it was a good movie, or because of Ryan Reynolds? Because like a lot of people just like
I
whatever
went
movie
to see
Ryan
it
Reynolds.
because of Ryan Reynolds, but I thought it was funny. It
That
was
was good?
interesting. Yeah.
I've been watching trailers of it. I don't really like watching trailers before I go watching movies. I saw it because like I wasn't sure I was gonna go watch it, and the trailers seem pretty iffy. I'm not sure. I'm not fully sold. Like maybe the first time I heard of it, I was like Ryan Reynolds in a video game. That sounds pretty badass. But after the trailers, I'm just like, oh, this movie kind of looks kind of lame. Like I don't know.
It made me laugh like 2-3 times. A lot of
Is
the other
that a
times,
good thing? Is that
like actually laugh instead of just smiling or kind of noise.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
So, I
instead
mean-
of instead of the fake, huh? That was funny.
So like I mean, on average, when you go see a comedy, how many times do you laugh? Do you
Oh,
keep
no.
track of it?
That
Well,
made
you
me-
kept
that
track
made-
on this one.
Well, because well, 2, 3, or at least to me, it was 2-3 times where I thought that whatever happened was actually pretty funny.
Far and few
Okay.
between the laughs.
Yeah, 'cause
Maybe.
it's surprisingly heavier on story than you think it's going to be. Which
Okay.
Okay.
it's not a bad thing. I liked it. I would probably watch it again eventually, not just after I watched it though.
Okay. If you had to match it up, did you see Level Up when it came out?
Which one's that one?
It's the virtual reality gaming, I think, and they have to find like a certain item.
You mean Ready
Uh,
Player One?
Ready Player One. Level.
Okay, I was like,
Yeah.
wait, what are you talking about? That sounds like
Yeah,
Ready
yeah, my
Player
bad.
One.
Yeah, Ready Player
Well, that one has a really good story in my opinion, so I enjoyed it a little bit more. I enjoy things with like more story than anything.
One. Okay.
But like seeing the what are they called? The previews, like before the movie starts. I'm excited for the King's Man, like the prequel to the King's Man. It looks pretty cool.
Okay,
Mm,
here's a question for me. Okay, is it funnier than The Girlfriend's Bodyguard? Because I thought that movie was pretty funny, and I laughed a lot during that movie.
I know I've seen it, but I don't remember much of the movie.
Nah,
I
think
liked
nah.
it. I liked it, but I don't remember much. Dude, you know me. I've got a horrible memory.
Okay, true. That's very true. A potato memory, some would say.
Who are you?
Okay, how about any games? Have you been playing any games this week?
Uh, Void Train was Snaker bot, but he wasn't fitting too well yesterday. So we didn't play that much. I played a bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! Online ranked. I made a guy rage quit, and whenever I would join him, he would just kick me out of the pre-match lobby every single time, which is pretty funny. That's
Was that
about
on
it.
purpose or?
Yeah, he recognized my name.
Wait,
No,
what?
you trying to get kicked out.
No.
Every-
It's because not that many people play it anymore. So whenever you do either a normal online match or a ranked match, there's only like 1 or 3 lobbies at most if you're lucky. So I was like, oh, let me try rank for the first time, right? I get in, and I have my. Well, to start off with, you guys kind of get the gist of how Yu-Gi-Oh works.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yep.
Okay, so
Yeah.
but I have my deck set up to special summon high level monsters very, very easily. Like I don't have to sacrifice any monsters. And I guess this guy had a deck where he needs to have like a very specific monster in the field. One of my stronger monsters has the ability that if a chain reaction happens on top of that chain reaction of activation cards, he can cast one of two abilities: either cancel the chain that activated his effect, or banish a card in the field or graveyard. So I did that, and it banished from play. Like he cannot touch it anymore unless he has a card specifically to bring it back. The card that he needed to get his stronger monsters. And the dude just left.
This
But-
reminds me of when Stevie would make these little kids rage quit on that Pokemon game, Stevie.
Yeah. I was gonna talk about that. Like, dude, I've been playing it here and there. It's really fun, man. It's for those that don't know, the game we're talking about is called Pokemon Unite, and it's basically
That's the
League of
one you were
Legends.
Yeah, okay, yeah, perfect.
Yeah,
That's-
it's
that's
League
my
of
question.
Legends, but with fucking Pokemon, and the fucking Pokemon literally fucking dunk on people. Like, like you like kill monsters and fucking dunk on your enemies. And like I was playing my first game, and mind you, I don't play MOBAs. Like I've never played MOBAs. I played like maybe twice League of Legends, and I don't even know what I'm doing. But I did the tutorial, and I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. And then like in my first game, I was like killing their entire team, like just straight murdering them. It just reminded me of the get shit on, like fucking cussing out these 11, 10-year-old kids, like, yeah, get shit on.
Is there chat in that? Like, can you actually type messages?
No.
Yeah, I figured.
No, there's like I think there's like there's like gestures maybe. I don't know. There's like probably like emotes and stuff. But
Probably
there is
also-
ranked and all that.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like I played like one ranked game. I did okay. Like I don't remember
There's
if
a
I
lot
actually
better
don't-
people.
Yeah, I mean they're pretty decent. Just there's a lot of meta characters that I don't like because
yeah,
it's
I
so
get you.
new. It's like I don't watch people play it. It's like I don't know how all the characters play. So like I was getting my ass kicked by a fucking Wigglytuff because every time I would go like anywhere near it, they would just sleep me and then pop out and I was dead. And I was like, what the fuck? I can't do anything. Like every fucking time I was just slept and then dead. Yeah.
Sounds like
It's-
Smash, bro.
It's fun.
You
I want
get
to see
slept
George. I
on.
want to see George play it, and then
No, I
fucking
can't
just,
play. I
Just go
can't.
super fucking try hard on it, like fucking know all the meta and.
Look, the
Dude,
only
I
reason
can-
I
I
won't
can
play
see
that
you.
game is because like I saw a couple streamers playing it, and like all the streamers always play against like little kids and their parents, and I'm just like, nah, bro, I can't do that to them. I
My
can't do it to them.
people,
My people.
come here, little boy.
Yeah, come here, little boy. No, I can't do it like that, man. It's just like that's their entry game to video games, you know? And then some guy just shits on them. Dude, that's messed up, bro.
Yo, it's harsh, bro.
Oh yeah, hell yeah,
They're
bro.
learning what video gaming is at
Uh,
an early age.
The way I see it is like some little kid wants to play basketball against Kobe, and Kobe doesn't hold back. He's just like, "Cuss!" slam dunking on him and stuff like that. And little kids never gonna want to play basketball ever again, man. Like,
At least he's avoiding League and its toxicity, so you're doing them a favor.
yeah, oh, who you doing? What? Wait, say that again?
You're doing the kids a favor by taking away their will to play video games.
I guess we are doing a favor.
Making them give up before then. Nah, I think they're gonna get addicted, and then they'll go to League, dude, and down the rabbit hole.
They're already fucking playing Fortnite, so it's like, it's like they're already getting shit on theirs.
That's true.
Well, yeah, I guess. But like, Fortnite does have bots, and like bots just run around. You know, like free kills and stuff.
Or if you
I
go
don't know.
to Call of Duty, the death comms. That's pretty
Bro.
funny too.
Yeah, that's
Old school Call of Duty and Halo comms were
Yeah.
something else, you know. So, I mean,
yeah,
but
like
we experienced something different, you know.
A lot of slurs. I learned a lot of new words when I started playing online with you guys.
well, not from us though. From
Yeah,
other people.
yeah, not from you guys. Not from you guys.
Yeah, because like the older generation of gamers, I feel like they're a completely different breed. Because like Jesus said it, like those old lobbies, those Call of Duty lobbies and the Halo lobbies, they were just it's so fucking funny. Because like you hear like 20-year-old men playing their game, they're playing their heart out, and then the little kid, it's like, you fucking suck. And then the guy's like, what are you saying to me, little kid? They get so fucking mad. That shit's so funny, dude. Like, I don't know. And we were the little kids back then, you know?
Yeah. Some of my favorite moments are like when all the freaking glitches were in the Call of Duty, like you can run super fast with like the care package.
Yeah.
Or if you die, you drop your RPG missile and it just explodes on the ground, killing everybody near you.
Yeah.
The fucking guy who was at his abuela's house, fucking next to the AC unit, fucking,
Yeah, dude.
fucking the whole game.
Yeah,
or I it's not as prevalent now, but the person that always has their fire alarm beeping in the background, you just hear beep, beep. You just randomly hear the beep.
How do you live like that? That's so annoying.
I like the TikTok where like every time it beeps, it's like they're doing the basketball, like they break their ankles. Like beep.
I remember our old friend Henry, like every time we played with him, you just always hear the beep. And then we're just like, bro, switch the batteries out. Just switch it out. And he's like,
oh, you can't hear that?
and he never switched out. He never switched out the batteries. He just always a beep. Oh man.
That other friend that we had, that if anybody just opened the microwave for something stupid, it would just disconnect his internet.
I was thinking about Cesar. I remember his name, Cesar.
That's funny.
I think his name was Unaware Sniper. That's his name. This in-game name. And like we always made fun of him because we're kids. We're just like, damn, this guy's internet's trash. And like if you open the microwave, it disconnects. Because he was talking about how like he disconnected one time because like his mom like turned on the TV or some shit. And we're just like, what? That makes no sense. And then we're making
Our potty
like
went out.
yeah, and then we're just like
confused.
yeah, and as kids we're just like, hey bro, this guy's internet's so chaff that probably if you open the microwave it turns off. And we're just like making fun of him. But yeah, he was a really good player. He was a really cool dude. But it's been a while. So how about you, Stevie? What have you been up to this past week?
So this week, we got a lot of big announcements in like the Destiny space. So they announced their next DLC, which is Witch Queen. Well, they announced details for it, and they also announced their next 2 DLCs after Witch Queen, which are going to be Lightfall and Destiny 2: The Final Shape. And the Final Shape is supposed to be like the end of Destiny 2 as we know it. Like that's like they're closing the lore, they're closing the chapter in the book. So it's pretty fucking cool. Like, and the way that they've been doing like their storytelling in game, it's really like it's building up. And yeah, it's really cool. They're doing a 30-year Bungie anniversary event in December, which they're bringing back Galahorn, which is like one of the OG Destiny 1 like best weapons in the game. And they're also doing like supposed other Bungie crossovers, and there's a lot of rumors and leaks out there that there's going to be something involved with Halo, which is perfect timing because the new Halo game is supposed to be released this December. So yeah, it's a really good time to be a Destiny fan. They're this current season is going to be 6 months, because the main reason being that they had to delay Witch Queen. It was supposed to be this fall, but they delayed it because of COVID and all that to February of next year. So now we get this DLC, but we got this new season. It's a 6-month long season. Like I said, normally they're about half of that, but it's really cool. I mean, it's the same price that you pay for a normal season, so it's nothing too crazy. But yeah, I'm super excited. It started yesterday, and I dove in a little bit on stream yesterday. Probably gonna keep diving into it this week, but super excited. Other than that, just mostly been working. Decorate. But my fiance's got the Halloween bug already, and we're buying all the Halloween stuff at all the stores. So it's happening. Like they just opened a Spirit near our house, and so we've been getting stuff from there. But yeah, that's.
Do you know what are you gonna dress up as for Halloween?
I don't know. We were thinking, because last year I did Michael Myers. That was fun. But I don't know. There was one that we were looking at. I don't know. It's gonna be a surprise. But
okay.
I want to do a funny costume. I've been doing scary. I want to be like a banana or something.
A banana.
Banana. Matching bananas.
Yeah, I'm
Matching.
a banana.
You could get the dick outfit. I don't know if you ever seen the onesie, like it's just a giant dick instead of a banana.
What I really want to do is, we were talking about like for my birthday this year, we should do a 90s themed birthday party where like everybody comes dressed as like somebody from the 90s. And I was like, who would I dress as? Or like, my fiance, she said I should dress like Vanilla Ice. I was like, no, I'm gonna gonna get frosted tips in my hair or something.
They're pretty good.
I could be Fred Durst.
Oh, how about Adam Sandler?
T-shirt. Oh, dude, like I want to do like an Adam Sandler party. That would be so fucking fun. Like just all the Adam Sandler characters. Yeah, I could just be Happy Gilmore or something like that. But yeah, I think that would be really fun.
This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna dress up as Eddie Murphy in Norbit, okay? So I'm gonna be Norbit. You could be my wife, okay? You guys remember Norbit? That was a weird movie.
I have never watched that movie all the way through. Really? I've only seen pieces of it on TV, and like every single piece, it's like bad.
The only thing I remember from the movie was when they go to a water park, and the
what you mean I'm naked?
Yeah. Yeah. The wife was everyone was just like kind of bashing on her for being overweight, and she was like, you know what, I'm gonna do my thing. And then she goes on the fucking water slide, and she just like gets so much momentum and velocity that she's like, she just flies off through the ride and goes through like a billboard and like almost kills a kid, like just flattens him. Yeah, that's an old ass movie.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty excited for the Destiny stuff, like you were mentioning it earlier. And the last time I played Destiny was when it cost $60. That's the last time I played Destiny, so it's been a long ass time. And like I remember when it first came out, I was really excited. But the only person I played was with like Jesus and like the old crew, which was like Marcos, Alex, and those people, right? But like they just got ahead of me and they started doing raids, and I'm just like, whatever. But like all I remember is like I got max level, but I didn't do any raids. Like I was just like, okay, well, this is where I stop. And I did the same thing for Divinity. Like we got max level on Divinity, or not Divinity. What's it called? No.
An hour of that.
The Division too. Yeah. We maxed level on the Division, and then for that game it was incomplete, right? They're like, oh, the raids are gonna come out. Just wait on for like 2 months. And I was like, 2 months? Fuck that. Like, I'm not gonna wait 2 months for raids. And so then we just maxed out, and then we're just like, okay, we're out. And like maybe once in a while we would check it, and we're like, oh no, it's not here yet. And I'm just like, nah, whatever. I'm not gonna check again. But that game was fun as fuck. I remember playing The Division a lot, but I don't know. I kind of want to go back to it too. But more than likely, I'm gonna go back to Destiny because that game looks really cool and like it's free to play. I just need to get the season pass. So
Yeah, I mean, so like, what was it? 2 years ago, 3 years ago now is when they split from Activision, and like since then, like of course they had stuff that was in the pipe, right? Like that they were still developing, but pretty much like from here on out, this is all only Bungie. Like there's no outside influence in like their decision making, because when you look back and you think back, it was very heavily like DLC based. Like, oh, we need to put a box on the shelf. We need to put like Activision didn't believe at the time in the seasonal model. Then now you look at fucking Call of Duty, right?
Yeah.
But back then they really didn't believe in like a seasonal model, like because you can't put a season on a shelf at a store and say, hey, buy this $60 game. Like that's what they wanted to do. They wanted to keep selling you a $60 game every year. That was their goal for Destiny, and like Bungie was like, nah, fam. But so now it's like this is their thing. You know, this is their thing now. And like they've been listening to the community. You know, they're putting a lot of effort into their both on the PvE and the PvP side. So on the PvP side today, they just announced a bunch of changes to their end game PvP, which is like their ranked, like sort of ranked, not really. It's more like it's really weird the way that they're doing it, right? So they basically are like the way you get end game PvP, like guns and stuff like that, is you play this mode called Trials of Osiris, which you have to win nine matches with no losses, and if you do that, then you get the best weapons. So what apparently they're going to be doing is like in the first half of your games, you're going to be like in an open pool with everyone, like the whole player base, and then as you start getting to the end, you're going to start playing against people who are similar in skill set to you. So skill-based matchmaking towards the end. So like as you start getting to that pinnacle, it'll like it's gonna be tougher to get. And so it's a change, but I think it's a good one because it's gonna get more people in. Because before it used to be, it was only basically it was like either win or you're done. So like and so now they want to get more people in the player base, in the what is it, matchmaking pool, and so hopefully you can get better games. So I'm really excited. I think it's gonna be really fun. They're already like I keep reading, like all my clan is like spamming Discord right now because there's all these cool new guns that we want to try out. So that's always like the best thing when a new season comes out.
Yeah. Nerf all the old ones, get a new one.
Yeah. No, okay, so it's actually
That
funny
always
because
happened, dude. Because
it's always funny because like so all of Destiny, like the original Destiny, it was like the outcry was nerf Gallahorn, right? And like that was like it was like the most OP rocket launcher. And then during their announcement yesterday, they announced that they're making a Gallahorn Nerf gun. So they literally nerfed Gallahorn. So I was like, that's so fucking cool.
I bet Stevie would buy one.
Oh, I am gonna buy one for sure. It's fucking good, like the fucking RPG Nerf gun, bro.
A giant dart.
A giant dart. Is that the one with homing like after missiles or something?
Something like that. If I remember correctly, it was just like the big thing was that it had like tracing, and then when it exploded, it did like a bunch of chain explosions.
And it would track your ass down. Yeah, people were livid, mad about that one. It was cool.
Dude, I know that you also used to play Destiny. Is this something that you want to try again, or because I do see all the changes and what Bungie's trying to do, like. I mean, it seems like they care about their fan base, obviously. Unlike some games, like I feel like EA they don't really give a fuck. They just squeeze the fans for every penny they're worth. But yeah, how about Destiny? Do you think you'll jump into it again or not really?
So I would say Destiny is a good game for if you have others to play with. I think as a standalone like single player, I think it might be a little lackluster because I remember the first Destiny, like the campaign, people were like, "Oh, it's too short. I don't know what. It's a little lackluster. Or, like, there's not much there." And well, people actually like the raids more than anything. And how are you gonna do the raids without friends? Or you can get into matchmaking with strangers or whatnot. But I think you're just doing that for the result. You know, you're not doing that for the raid. You know, you're not going in for like, yeah, let's beat the boss or whatever. You're like, no, I kind of want to see if I'm gonna get the gun or the drop or whatever you want. And basically, you know, it's just like a means to an end kind of thing. So unless you have someone to experience it with, you're gonna play alone, and then you're gonna hit that level cap, and then you're not gonna know what to do after. So I think as a standalone like single player, or if you're gonna play by yourself, I mean, not to say you can't go play it. I think it's still pretty cool. I mean, it's free right now, so you can always test it out. I mean, the graphics are always cool. The guns are, you know, unique. They're fun. I think the whole grinding mentality, if you're not down for grinding, I don't know how it is for the new one, but if it's anything like the old one, you know, you're gonna do some grinding, almost like not as intense as a MMO, you know, but halfway point there. I think I'll try it out though. I mean, just to see what I miss. I'm just a little bit salty because when I had it in the Blizzard shop, I uninstalled it and then it showed on my hard drive as still occupying space. And I'm like, can I uninstall Blizzard? Thank you. And they're like, sorry, we don't manage Destiny anymore. You're gonna have to do that through Steam. And I'm like, and I go through Steam and then they're like, well, we can't find it. I don't know what to tell you, bro. I'm like, man, okay, bro. Good, like, I don't know how many gigs of it was, but I was like, nah, I'm never gonna touch this game again. But if you guys are gonna play, I'll be down.
I will say that I was pretty salty when it changed from $60 to free to play. I was like, nah, bro, I paid $60 for this game and now it's free to play. Bullshit. I always get swindled with fucking video games, like because like I buy it and then like either they go to free to play or they fucking go on sale the next day. I'm just like, bro, never lucky. Like, I'll give you an example, dude. Like, I bought fucking Civ, right? And I bought it for $60 or $90 because it was with all the DLCs. And the next day it came out on sale for $20 for everything. I was like, bro, what the fuck? Like, I was just so angry. Well, not angry. I was just like tilted.
How long ago was this? Because Steam now does a good job of letting you buy it and sell if it was within like a week of you buying it or something like that.
Probably like a year ago, maybe 2 years ago. When Civ's an old game right now. So.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I just remember that, and I'm always. That's how I'm like really scared to pull the trigger whenever I buy a new game. I'm just like, maybe I should just wait a week, or maybe I should just wait like half a week. I don't know, but it's gonna come on sale. But then I'm very impatient. I'm just like, fuck it, whatever. And I buy it, and the next day it goes on sale.
Most developers are just waiting for George to buy it and put it on sale.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
Yeah, Eddie.
He bought it. Okay, sell.
But yeah, like I agree 100%. Like, so I actually did take like a little bit of a break from Destiny because I didn't have anybody to play with. But then I think what happened was like they announced a new DLC, and then like some of the people that I knew who started playing it, I was like, oh, you guys are playing it? I was like, let me get back in, and then they left. I was like, fuck. I was like, not again. But then I convinced some people from my work to play it, and then like they haven't turned back yet. So I've been playing a lot with them and then some friends, and I met some people online for like a clan and stuff like that. So a lot of ways to connect now, because back in the day it's like there there really wasn't anything. Like, we had to post on like old forums, like to fucking LFG for people, like to find people to play with, like on Xbox, like
Yeah.
like back in the day. But now it's like it's all on Discord or whatever. It's easy. And then you were talking about the campaign or whatever. Yeah, like the campaigns in the past are really short. But yesterday they said that they're comparing the Witch Queen campaign with like Diablo, like a Diablo campaign.
What
Or
the
not
fuck?
Diablo, sorry, Doom, like a Doom campaign. Something like that. Like that in length, and they're gonna have a legendary version. So like basically like Bungie or like Halo's, I guess, legendary mode, where it's gonna be super fucking hard, and then you get like badass rewards from it. So I'm actually super interested in that because I love solo content like that. So I'm really interested to see what comes out of that.
Well, I will say about the whole like going on set, like being $60 to like free to play. At the very least, it wasn't like Albion Online. I don't know if you guys ever played that game, Albion Online. Our old friend Leo Erebus, he was like hyping it up, saying like this is the new World of Warcraft, and that he dropped $120 to play that game, right? Because he was like, this is the new World of Warcraft. I'm gonna be a first member, whatever, blah blah. And then literally a week later, he's like, nah, this game sucks ass. I was just
Ugh.
like, what, bro? He's like, yeah, no, the community, there's no more community. And I'm like, bro, the game's only a week old. He's like, yeah, it just died. It died real quick.
Wow.
I'm just like,
Damn, dude.
damn. And I was like, no, it's gonna be the next World of Warcraft. I don't get better. And he was like, bro, I thought they were hyping it up, and like, I honestly thought it was gonna be the next World of Warcraft, but it just fell. I'm just like, damn. And then not recently, like maybe a year ago, they made it free to play. So now you don't have to buy. You don't have to buy or anything. You just free to play and just make a membership or whatever. And like I brought it up with him. He was like, "Bro, don't even remind me, man. Like I spent so much money on that game." And yeah, but he was really
Damn.
committed because like he actually like he played nonstop for a week, and then he applied with an application to a clan, and he had to do like what do they call it? Interview with one of the clan members to be accepted in the clan.
The hell?
Smiley, dude.
Yeah,
A job.
And they accepted him, and he was part of the clan. And the next thing you know, the game fucking fell through. He's like, nah, fuck these people. He fucking left. Start playing League of Legends again.
There's a wholesome community you want to be part of.
Yeah.
You think that's the trend now? Shit's just gonna be free for games.
I think so, or
They're gonna-
membership.
They're gonna come out. Well, I think especially for those that have like ongoing seasons now or memberships, that they're just gonna, just put them out there. Just get into people's hands, and once they're hooked, give them subscription-based like material or whatever. Just start giving them a reason to keep playing or
Yeah,
staying.
like most modern battle royales. That's how they do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like there's 3 types of games in the future, right? There's gonna be the free to play, but there's like a season pass, right? And then there's it's not DLC, but like what Destiny does, like every season there's new stuff that's coming up. And then the third one is it's like a single player game, but it's on Game Pass. So you buy the Game Pass, you don't buy the game, So those are the 3 types. It's gonna be very rare that you're gonna buy a game for $60 nowadays. The only way I see people buying a $30 plus game is if you go through Steam and buy like an indie developer game or some shit like that.
Or big AAA like single player games that people are waiting for.
Yeah, because like even those games like Call of Duty, it's free to play. Like Warzone's free to play, and everything that's gonna be in Vanguard's gonna be free to play.
Yeah,
Or, like-
would you pay $60 to get a Star Wars game like the most recent one that came out?
Yes, I would, but
Yeah.
there's an EA pass. There's an EA pass for that, but I don't want to support EA. I just buy the
Yeah,
fucking
no.
game,
I get you, yeah.
Even though it's still supporting EA in the long haul.
You gotta.
At least they're starting to do good by Star Wars now.
Yeah, I will give them
At
that. The DICE does listen to the community. Like I feel like they've reverted like Battlefront 2. That game is badass. Like that game is so good. When we played it on stream and we had it, like we made videos for it. That game is so fun to play. Everything about
it
it's fun.
Yeah. I think because back then, like any multiplayer game, like it was just a fixed cost. You know, you sold your games, everyone's online. That's it. There's not gonna be any more revenue. And then, but you know, production companies still had to spend. I'm pretty sure for servers and maintenance and upkeeping, maybe. So DLC, I'm sure was the answer to that. Just
Yeah.
release DLC, and then we can
Or
keep the
some cool
multiplayer
skins.
going.
I know I spent a few 40-60 bucks in skins just for Modern Warfare.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but like before, like and like you had skins and whatnot, or loot crate boxes or any of that. You know, DLC I think was like
Yeah.
some of the first beginning stuff. If any
It-
extra shit you wanted, you had to be like, you know, buying it first day or whatnot.
It
for
was kind of
any
scummy though.
exclusive.
It was kind of scummy back then because, like, at least for Microsoft, when Xbox Live was, I don't know, is it still a thing? Xbox Live, like, it's still a thing,
Yeah.
right? Back then, when everyone was on console, like they would make every game require, like, if they have any DLC, they required them to sell the DLC, and like that's what happened for Left 4 Dead, and Valve on PC made all the DLCs free, but since like Microsoft, like they had the game on Xbox, right? Microsoft didn't want that. They forced them to charge the people to buy the DLC. So like if you have PC, it was free to play, but like if you have Xbox, it's $15. And I remember that was like a big news story back then. And even now, like it's still kind of scummy. Like nowadays, you like if they make you pay for DLC, you're just like, what the fuck? It's an incomplete game. Like why isn't it just free to play? You know? So it's we come a long way.
And
We've
now
come on.
we're paying fucking $90 for skins.
Yeah, not even
Yeah.
a game, it's cosmetics.
I don't know what
dude.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's
No,
better for
I-
them to get it.
I have said, like, I'm gonna choose, like, for Valorant, I'm gonna choose a skin pack. And, like, that's, like, I'm gonna be like, all right, that's the one. Like, I'm gonna buy one full pack and then never buy any more ever again.
You know, I told myself that until for like the Call of Duty anime pack that they came out, and then
That's
another one
different.
came
All right,
out,
That's different.
and then another one came out, and your boy has 3 anime pack skins.
Hell yeah, brother. Oh yeah, power to the people.
Yeah.
But no, like the latest Valorant one I think has like a butterfly knife, and the animation for it looks really badass. Like I'm like, I don't even fucking play Valorant no more, like, but I want it.
Yeah, I mean, for those that don't know, you had to pay like $100 to buy Riot points for Valorant, and the pass is $80.
Yeah.
It's really scummy because like you just want to pay $80 to buy the thing, but they don't offer you $80. It's only $100 you could buy. You know, like it goes
dude.
from increments of like 10, 25, 35, 50, and 100.
100.
I'm just like, what?
Instead of doing like 50 and 35, you might as well get the 100 because you'll get more bonus points. out of
Yeah,
it.
exactly. Yeah.
Your
And,
return
like,
on investment, yeah.
I'm the
It's
same
not
way with Stevie. I was just like, I'm gonna buy one bundle and that's it for Valorant. That is, and yeah, I mean, I've kept true to my word. I've only bought one bundle. It's the last one before this one. It was really cool. I really liked it. But this is the butterfly knife looks sick. I was like, fuck, should I buy the butterfly knife only? Because the butterfly knife it looks badass because you're just like swinging it.
Isn't it, like by itself
like-
something like fucking $30 or some
yeah, it's
bullshit like that?
$35. It, like
Oh my God, it's so scummy.
every
But I
100
want
points. Every 100 points is $1. So yeah, it's 3,500. So it's $35.
My God, dude. Imagine
Man,
telling our past selves is like, yeah, I spent $35 on a knife. Oh, like IRL? Like, nah.
And you mean like on the Etsy or something? Did you spend $35? Nah, dude.
Nah,
It's
dude.
virtual, bro.
Nah, dude, it's
That's
it's
better,
digital.
bro. I'll never
Fucking
lose
sick.
it.
Dude, one day we're gonna be able to fucking buy in-game DLC that's also like NFTs. We're like fucking we make money on we make money on our fucking on our skin packs.
That's so smart. You could buy a game should sell NFT, and I'm just thinking out loud in my brain because I'm trying to comprehend it. But yeah, like a company could sell NFTs for in-game items, and then you could show that shit off everywhere. You know?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so smart. Jesus, write that down. Write that down.
Bro, I'm gonna get tracked down, dude.
This is the first time I've said that out loud, so
Not gonna lie, I feel kind of out of place because I don't usually buy add-ons to games.
I do. We all do.
Very
actually.
firmly on the.
You never bought skins for Call of Duty?
No,
really?
Really?
never bought skins for Call of Duty
Not
nor
even
League of
anime
Legends.
waifu. Dude, I saw that anime fucking sticker on the side of the truck, and I was like, bruh. Like,
I have
No,
that. I
that
also
was
have
it.
the one for the
oh
helicopter.
yeah.
Yeah.
The only one that I
I-
bought from Call of Duty are the tracer darts. I think that shit was really badass. Whenever like
Dude, the 4th of July one got me, bro. I was like, dude, I got the red, white, and blue tracer. Oh my god.
I have all the pink ones that come from the anime. I've got the purple one, and I believe that's it.
the only camos I do wear are the ones that you have to use, like you have to be using the guns. I think that's cooler than actually buying the skin. Like the ones that are golden are like I guess the highest tier is Damascus. That means
Yeah,
that
those
that
are
player
pretty cool.
literally that player got every gun to gold, and that's fucking hard. So like I try to grind for those, you know. But if I see someone buy a skin, I'm just like, well, they just fucking pull out their wallet and they got
I
it.
wish you could grind for like those skins, you know, like some way to buy them like in game. I think that would be amazing, but it's never gonna happen. So
Yeah.
You would have
yeah,
to-
like,
One of the cool things though is that if you do grind for those, you can combine them with the actual skins. Like you can have some, like for example,
I didn't know that.
purple,
That's
the
pretty
purple
cool.
tracer MP7. It's like all purple, but I unlocked gold for it, so it's all purple with like golden trim veins around it.
ooh, that's cool.
Oh no,
Yeah.
I did know that actually. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. Yeah, like anything that's at least in Modern Warfare. I don't know how it was for Cold War, because I never actually played it a lot.
Yeah, same here.
Whenever you prestige the gun, you're able to put gold trimmings and then whatever skin you can add onto it, and it looked really cool. But like I never was a fan of buying skins. I just worked for him, you know. And like I just bought the tracer darts and stuff like that. I think the tracers were really sick.
Nice.
Yeah, you can grind for it. I mean, but it's gonna take a
You just have to
fuckload
buy
of
the battle
time.
pass,
Yeah.
But you don't have to buy it. They'll give you some free points. You know,
Yeah.
the battle pass pays for itself also. So I mean, I'll give them props for that, especially for that. Like, they don't have you hooked on the battle pass.
It's
Like-
really tougher and tougher now
Yeah.
to buy battle passes because like even like with something like Destiny, like I'm playing almost every week, and it's like if I wanted to play another game, like it's really hard for me to say like buy the battle pass for it and then like never like complete it, you know.
Never complete. Yeah, you have to grind. Who
Yeah.
knows how many hours?
It's
Yeah.
fucking insane to me, bro. Like everything's a subscription based now. Literally, games subscription based, movies subscription based, TV shows subscription based, right?
Subscription.
Yeah,
Everything's
it's fucking
subscription.
insane.
Music, TV shows, movies, everything.
Oh, music, dude, music. I was just talking
Music,
about this
dude.
the other day. Fucking like now, like it's Apple Music and Spotify. That's it, dude. I tried to look to see if I could buy songs on iTunes, and it's like they make it so hard for you now. Like you can't even look that shit up anymore. To like, I'm like, oh, like what's the hottest like song or whatever. Like, yeah, I used to have like so many fucking iTunes songs on iTunes. But then Spotify rolled around and it's like, dude, this is pretty cool. This is a cool thing. Who knew that ads would be the way of the future for music?
Yeah, it's insane. That's why we need to bring back LimeWire 2021.
21.
LimeWire.
Oh,
No,
It'll
not
be
the viruses.
this would be like super COVID
Super COVID.
for your
Super
PC.
For your PC. Not any.
Oh.
No one's safe.
No one's safe. Okay, I guess for me, what I've been up to this past week, just school stuff, work stuff, and like my esports. Like I've been trying to be more involved with my university for esports. So I've been going to events and like meeting the team IRL, and yeah, they're all seem pretty cool, pretty chill people. And yeah, like I was thinking about doing like a mini documentary of like
A That'd be cool. Yeah, actually.
of like my whole gaming experience, because like this is it. This is the last time I'm ever gonna play competitively. You know, like
fucking Michael Jordan the last dance.
Yeah.
Fucking-
Yeah, like today I was just thinking, I was like, while I was driving, I was just like, yeah, this is like the last time I'm ever gonna play competitively, like with against people that are trying to drive to become better, right? So I was like, maybe I should make a doc. Maybe that'll be pretty fun and cool.
Fucking jlucio 30 for 30. Fucking,
Yeah,
what if I told you there was a guy who, and it was his last chance?
Last chance.
You gotta do some kind of fucking epic voiceover for it.
But yeah, like I think it might be it's a cool idea. Maybe I'll do it. I'm not sure, but I'll figure something out. But yeah, I mean, I'm still be gonna be playing video games, but not competitively, like on a team or whatever. But yeah, yeah, I play for Overwatch. For those that don't know, I play Overwatch. I'm a tank main, and yeah, so I've been trying to play Overwatch again, and like I'm fucking caca because I haven't played all summer. I've been playing a shit ton of Valorant, and so like Valorant and Overwatch does not transition properly. Because in Valorant, you get punished like that. Like, there's no counterplay.
Yeah.
If you peek, you die. At least in Overwatch, like, you're just like, I played like a tank, so it's forgiving. So, like, if you peek out accidentally, you just shield up, or you get a bubble or whatever, you back off, right? But still, like, it's still two different games. But I don't know, like, they're both different, but they both share a lot of things. But they're different monsters, right? Like, I would say Valorant's a little bit more difficult than Overwatch. But yeah, so like I just need to switch my skill set back to Overwatch and forget Valorant for a bit, just for the semester. And yeah, like, and other than that, like I've been grinding in Valorant, and like I want to get plat. I'm trying my best to get fucking plat, and like I got gold 3, which is a tier right before plat. I would go up to like 60. I would win like 4 games and then lose 4, and I'm just like, fuck. Like I'm just going up and down, up and down.
And that's your people now.
Yeah, goal 3. I feel like if I just sit down, focus for one day, and just play Valorant all day, I would get plat. Like I would get it. And surprisingly, like I've been playing with shout out to Screw, wherever he is. Like I've been playing with Screw, and he is so fucking good. I'm like I'm just like baffled by how good he is. Like he's like on the verge of becoming immortal, which is like the second tier from being Radiant, right? So like, and he's still young, right? He's like what, 18, 19? So I told him, I'm like, dude, if you focus on this skill set, if you want to continue focusing on this, obviously it doesn't affect anything else, but if you focus on this, I'm pretty sure you could go like pro for like I guess the oceanic teams and stuff, like, because he's in Mexico, right? I guess that's North America too.
Oceanic.
Because like,
yes,
no, not oceanic, but Latin.
the island of Mexico, bro.
No, you know, no. I mean like the Latin American teams. Like, there's like a subsection for them. The oceanic, they're across the.
Fucking Australia and Mexico, right there. You
Yeah,
fucking
dude.
You know what I fucking mean, man.
Órale, good day.
Oh man. But yeah, I mean, if he.
Okay, sorry, I'm good.
No,
Okay.
it's like. Oh man, Mexicans kangaroos way.
Oh, fuck.
They call, instead of calling them Joeys, they call them Jose's.
Like new people from New Zealand do look like swollen Mexicans. So.
Swollen Mexicans.
or like the Hawaiian people too. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Oh man, that's good. Yeah. So if you had a documentary about your life, George, what would it be called?
I don't know. I don't know. Like, I really like the whole. I like the whole thing about like tragic stories. I'm not saying that my story's tragic, but I've had like a lot of like bad stuff happen to me and my family. So like something with tragic in it. I don't know. That's what I would say.
Jlucio, a tragic tale.
Yeah. I don't know. How about you? What would your story be?
I don't
What do you
know.
want to-
I'm trying to think of
what
like other docs. Like what is it? There's like Tiger King. There's like
Oh, okay, something like
uh,
that. Okay.
like making a murderer. Like what would mine be called? It would probably
Who
be
will
like
play George as an actor as well?
George
be
Lopez.
like- I don't know. Like fucking I don't know, dude. Fucking like something like rock bottom stunned the world or something like that. I don't know, dude. Like fucking something with wrestling and then like going down and up again. I don't know, dude. Fucking roller coaster. It's a roller coaster of emotions. But yeah, I don't know. In a world where what would you do if there was nowhere else to go but up?
Bro, as soon as he said the screw thing, bro, I had like a flashback actually. 'Cause
Okay.
I remember playing not World at War, but like Black Ops 1 for the zombies, and I think that was my first zombies. And I remember I would always just do alone or match make with people that I didn't know. But then I match make with like these two other dudes, and we were going pretty hard, and we got high up there. And I think that was the highest I ever got. But these guys had actual mics, and then they're like, "Hey man, you're pretty good, Chewy 911, Chewy, like chewing gum or whatever." Yeah, they weren't Hispanic, but
Dude, I still remember fucking back in the day, like the original zombies. Well, I don't know, remember if it was whatever Kino der Toten was, like with the fucking theater or whatever. I remember me and my fucking roommates, we would take turns going. I think I can't remember if we were doing solo or duo or like with online or whatever. But like I just remember like I remember the day that we got the furthest we'd ever gotten, right? Like the highest round number that we had ever gotten, and how fucking hype we all were, because we were like, fuck, dude. Take the controller, like fucking like, cause we were just getting so tired. It's like, oh, I need water, I need to like chill out.
bro,
Like,
it was
like that, like fucking everybody was just super fucking hype.
It was
Ugh.
hype. It was late though for me and those guys, and we were taking like half an hour to an hour to complete each round. They're like, "Nah, we can't, bro. We're old. You know, I don't know what. We need to work." And they're like, "How old are you?" And I would like fucking type on the PSN message. I would have to like
PSN.
fucking go out of the game, go into my message board,
What were they
message them
asking you?
back.
They were asking you ASL or what?
ASL, bro.
AOL, bro. Nah, just kidding.
Age, sex, location.
They're fucking
Yes,
like,
please.
"Oh, you're 14, 15? Yeah,
Yeah,
15.
That's a good age. That's legal here. That's what they said to me.
Nah, bro. They're like, "Oh, you're
What are you
prime, dude.
doing?
You're prime, bro. You're prime. That's the
prime.
prime time gaming age right there, bro. Prime time gaming. I don't know what." I was like, man, someday I'm gonna be like that. I thought to myself,
really wonder
and now
what
I'm
the
like that,
prime-
bro.
Like what the prime age for a gamer is. You know what I mean? Like for certain, like at what point in time? Because it used to be like, oh, like they're like people in competitive esports were like older, and then it's slowly like they're getting younger and younger. Like they're like 20, like 19, 18. Like I think what was it? Didn't that Fortnite dude, like wasn't he like 16 or something like that?
Yeah.
Like
Or
around,
like some
yeah.
of them are like 15, something like that. So like I don't know, man. Like some of these like child prodigies, dude, like it's gonna keep like bringing the gap down there. I don't know. Like, but like when are you too old? I guess is like fucking Tony Hawk style. You know what I mean? Like fucking like the exact same thing. Fucking skateboarding now. At the fucking Olympics, like the gold medalist was like 12. She was like a 12-year-old skateboarder, fucking for Japan, who won gold medal. Like,
That's
bro,
crazy.
like that's crazy.
I don't know.
I don't think there's like an age, an old, like for being too old to play, or not to play, but to play competitively. I feel like the only scene that has like the older generation is like fighting games. And I think for Prime, for them, it's like 25 to 30, like 25, 35, like from there, that gauge. And as they get older, the age is just gonna get higher, you know? But for shooters and like Fortnite and stuff like that, I feel like Fortnite just pulls the crowd of a younger audience. And like for League of Legends too, since it's a free-to-play game, it's younger people, you know? I mean, for like Madden, those are all old-ass people, you know? Like those are all like from 20s to 30s, you know? And there's gonna be outliers where they're like 18 and 19. But mainly they're like older people, right? For Call of Duty too, those are kind of older generation. I mean, look at StarCraft. StarCraft's the perfect example. They're all coming up, they're all old. I mean, there's no more pros for StarCraft. They're all like past their 30s.
I would say though, like each of those games, they've have their fan bases or whatnot, and the games are so old, you have an old fan base. I think that has something to speak for itself, because like you don't see commercials for like StarCraft 2 or whatever. What do you see? You see Fortnite. So all the new people coming up go for Fortnite. I don't know if it's directed toward them. You could say it's directed toward like younger Fortnite people, but I think it's all inclusive for all ages. And I think League of Legends is probably like the most wide known, or like you know, it has the biggest fan or biggest players
player base.
And on pro scenes, like I like guys retire, dude, at some age. Like all of them become coaches, or you know, maybe personal reasons, but I think sometimes it's more like, you know, the age is getting up there and they can't compete anymore, or they're like maybe they got tired of the game. But I think sometimes it's like you can't perform as well and then you just retire. And I mean, I guess that may be true of any sport. I think I would like to say, like, that speaks for not just physical sports, but probably esports as well. Because, I mean, for StarCraft players, like, it must be taxing on the body to be able to do all those things, dude. And at some point, you know, I don't know if your body can keep up with doing all those maneuverments or whatever you want to call them. You're gonna get old, bro, and we're gonna go back to how it started, bro. Nintendo laid back.
Retirement home LAN parties.
Retirement LAN home parties.
Yeah, dude.
Bro.
Can't keep up with the old, the new young blood, bro. We're gonna get our shit rocked in Call of Duty 500 or whatever they're gonna be at, dude.
Yeah. Dude, like the old pros are just,
Warfare.
the old pros are just like, I remember back in my day, like I used to not have arthritis, and they're like, how old are you? I'm like 28. Like they're fucking so young.
Shut up, old man.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like majority of like pros, like they retire like 28, 30s, like that's when they retire for pro gaming, that is. But fighting based games, like those have an older generation. But just anything with like shooters, it's always gonna be the young bloods, you know? They're always gonna be the ones with faster reactions, newer hands. I mean, look at Nick, his whole body's broken and he's not even 30 yet, you know? Like, or him. And then the little kids, they just bounce back, you know? A broken hand? Oh, I'll be good for next week. Like, okay, bro. Like, but yeah, like, I mean, competing competitively is always very taxing on the mind, on your body, and stuff like that. But yeah. So, we want to wish Screw good luck if he continues that journey on going for esports or whatever he wants to do in the Oceanic in Australia. So, yeah, we wish him luck. Other than that, that's all I've been playing, Valo and Overwatch, and with my team. But yeah.
Nice.
So the first thing we're gonna be talking about on our original topics, we're gonna talk about the OnlyFans reversion of like the new policies. I'm not sure if everyone knows this, but last week they announced that OnlyFans are gonna, at the beginning of the month of September, they're gonna stop producing sexual content. They're not gonna be promoting sexual content anymore. And this caused a big ruckus online, right? Because OnlyFans is known for sexual content, you know? And a lot of people there were really pissed because they felt exploited because OnlyFans got traction because of them who only does sexual content, and now they feel like they're being ostracized. They're being kicked out, right? So after everyone's complaining to them on Twitter and all this bad publicity, they decide to revert their decision to, they're just basically said, psych. They're like, JK, we're actually gonna accept sexual content again. And yeah, what do you guys think about the whole situation as a whole?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a user right
mean,
there.
The situation in the hole or on the hole, or what did you say? As a whole.
Yeah, as a whole.
I mean,
You
I don't
say
know,
it
man,
fast enough.
but I'm not surprised about the 180. I'm just surprised they even said that they were deciding to just cancel all type of pornographic use of OnlyFans, because they were still gonna allow like nudity.
What if Twitch was just like, all right, no, guys, no more gaming. We're
Yeah,
done. We're done with gaming.
only just chatting.
I think that would be it would be like the same thing. But I don't know, man. Like, so I don't know the whole details of the story. Like, it's something about their sponsors or their taxes or something like that, where it's like they had to report what people are making, or I don't know what the whole situation is. But honestly, like, I mean, if you're gonna do it right, I guess. Like, it's just so odd to me. Like, you see news stories, like I saw this story. It was like a former teacher now OnlyFans says, I will never go back to teaching. Like, like you get these people who like had like careers that are now doing OnlyFans because they make more money than they did in their careers. You know what I mean? So it's like it for them, it's a new way of life. It's like that they really enjoy, you know? And it's like, no knock on them. Like, if you enjoy doing that, I mean, that's your prerogative. So.
Congrats on them. That's awesome.
I know,
Yeah.
right?
The most recent story about that, I literally saw this yesterday. They're just like, ex police officer from Arlington, Texas, decides to quit job and do OnlyFans full time. I was like, what the fuck? Like, damn, they pay better than the police department? That's insane. That's crazy to me.
There's a lot of lady cop fantasies in there. Yeah, now hit me.
Oh my god, cuff me.
Bro.
I was gonna say something bad, but no.
I imagine they have like warnings, right? Or at least like, hey, 18 plus, you know, before you go to this user or whatever, or click on this video, right? It's not just openly.
Like it's like
It's like Twitter,
it's
Reddit.
everywhere though.
It's
like,
everywhere, dude. Yeah, it is everywhere.
You can literally find it anywhere. Like, I don't
The
know.
difference is just there's money, you know. There's
Yeah.
always
I think you have to be 18 plus to even sign up for the website. Like, there's like, you don't even have, like, it doesn't give you advisory. It's when you sign up for it. Like, that's the advisory of you signing up.
okay. So it's just like, hey, you're gonna sign up to this website.
Yeah.
And you're gonna find essentially porn. I was like, damn, I don't know how they're gonna make money now. I mean, they're still gonna make money. People are still gonna go, you know. But you know, that was their cash cow, bro. That was
Yeah,
that
the
was
sexual content. Yeah.
the sexual content, bro. And a bunch of, I'm sure a lot of people were freaking out. A lot of users of the site.
Steam. We're no longer
They're-
selling games.
They're like, honey, we might have to move out of the house, you know.
No,
But-
actually, like there was a TV show I watched where it's like it's about like these YouTubers, like they have like one of their like content houses, and then somebody says like something, like they said something like offensive, and they just all of a sudden just lost everything. Like they're losing they're losing all their sponsors, they're losing everything, and like so this lifestyle that they've been living, like it's all getting taken away from them, and they have no clue what to do with like about it. So I can only imagine like what would happen if like you had to, like if in 1 year you made this change and like you're living a certain way, and then immediately like flip, like full 180.
Bro, I think that happens to a lot of the OnlyFans creators, because they think that's like, that's your income, that's
Yeah.
like a
That
permanent.
one rata from high school that's like, yeah, I look good, and then no subscribers. Like,
Bro, they prop themselves up to live to a lifestyle that, you're being supported by OnlyFans. Like, how sure are you that OnlyFans is still gonna be there, or people are still gonna come and watch you?
no,
And
it's
then
true.
This,
Like that's what they always say. Like on
There's a lot of
Twitch
smart
too.
people that diversify themselves too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, they
after
say
get
that
big.
like on Twitch too. Like it's all about brand deals, like getting the actual money, like Twitch, because like you said, like the platform might not always be there, so you have to be able to be ready for it.
Like,
I
what was
think
that
that was-
girl that sold freaking bathwater? You-grow
Um,
bathwater, whatever.
Belle
She went
Delphine.
to jail.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, that she was about to or something like that. Well, she diversified pretty damn well too. Like, she was able to go off the grid and live like that for like a year.
No, she was in jail.
Was she?
Yeah, she went to jail. Yeah.
No.
Then she
That's
came
one way
back.
to get off the grid.
She, like, it's because she
Making
was
my big
like,
return.
it's because she was like kind of unstable. And I think she was caught for battery or some shit like that, like
Mhm.
vandalism. She like broke into someone's house and broke their shit or some shit like that. I don't know.
What the fuck? Okay.
And then she went to jail. But I mean, right after she got out, she started making porn, and she became a millionaire again.
Well then, once you have your fan base,
Yeah.
dedication. I think that served like this. What happened served like as a good reminder to people that, hey, you can't base yourself off of OnlyFans, because this shit happened, and what's gonna happen to you? What if they said, okay, no more illicit sexual stuff anymore? What are you gonna do? Where are you
Yeah.
gonna, like, you quit your job? You quit your job for that? What are you?
Well-
What's your next steps, or like what investments did you make?
Yeah.
Are you really sure you can keep up with that mortgage payment or that fucking car payment?
Obviously, like the smart people are gonna be like, "Oh yeah, this is like a huge wake up call." But the ones that are like kind of ignorant are just gonna be like, "Well, it didn't happen, so I guess it's whatever, no punishment. So I'm just gonna continue doing that." And there are gonna be people like that because they're just like, "But it didn't happen. Well, like there's no
It didn't
punishment."
happen. Yeah. The IRS didn't find me out. Hey, I can keep lying. I don't have to report it. It is what it is. I mean, I don't know why they even did that decision. Maybe
Yeah.
I don't know if they were using it for attention, the website itself, or somehow they grew a moral conscience somehow.
Yeah,
And
no,
they
I think
decided,
that moral
okay,
conscience
we've had
was
enough.
that MasterCard and Visa were just gonna back away because they don't want to be associated with porn.
Yep.
It had to do with something with sponsors. Like they wanted to, like a sponsor was gonna pull out, and they didn't want to jeopardize like their future deals and like phrasing, as Archer would say, right? But yeah, they didn't want to jeopardize their business side of the whole website. But they saw that this would be more damaging than helpful, so like they're just like, you know what, fuck it, we'll look for another sponsor, I guess. I don't know what they're gonna do with the sponsor, but they need they pull back basically, and they're just like, okay, we're gonna bring back sexual content, even though we never took it away in the first place. But yeah, a huge sigh of relief for all the sex workers out there, and like and we have no shade towards them. Like we understand the hustle, and we appreciate, we respect the hustle, but yeah.
Yeah, some of them don't consider themselves sex workers. That's the issue. They don't want to
A lot of
admit
them do though. A lot of them do. Like they're okay with it. It's
A lot of them
2021. No
do.
one really cares anymore. They're sex
Yeah.
workers,
Yeah.
But yeah. The next topic we're gonna be talking about is Spider-Man. Have you guys seen the new trailer?
Yes.
It looked real good.
It looked real good.
Look real good.
Yes.
That there boy Peter Parker.
Well, no, I saw this Reddit post and I was like, oh, interesting. They made it a point to show that modern Peter Parker was dressed up as Tobey Maguire Peter Parker, like in the same suit.
Oh, the black suit, right?
Yeah. Well, not the black spider suit, but he was like in a coat and tie that was exactly the same as the one from the Tobey Maguire movie.
Oh, interesting. I didn't notice
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
That's cool, actually.
One of the theories is that that I saw today is that Doctor Strange is actually Mephisto. Like he got like either hypnotized or he's somewhere else, and like Mephisto is the one that actually caused all this because of like the way that Doctor Strange is acting, and then like the voice that said like be careful what you wish for, Parker, or whatever. That was like kind of menacing. I don't know. I'm really excited for it. I love all the Spider-Man movies. I think they would do a really good job.
They always do, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
here's a question for you guys. I just thought about it right now. Do you think Peter Parker's gonna be able to interact with the other Spider-Mans, or everyone sees him as that Spider-Man? Like, let's say Dr. Ock, Peter Parker, Tom Holland is Peter Parker, right? But the Dr. Ock sees him as Tobey Maguire. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, what I'm trying to say?
I don't think that's how it is. No, because they've had like you can be side by side with yourself. Like they proved that in Loki, right? Like that you can be side by side with variants of yourself. So I fully expect them to, like, even though they're like, they know that Peter Parker, like Spider-Man is Peter Parker. Like Doc Ock knows that it's Peter Parker. So he may look different, but it's still Peter Parker. Like that's that version of Peter Parker, you know, in that world. So I don't know how it's all gonna work out, but it's really cool to see Doc Ock. I'm loving all the memes. I think they're really fun.
The Green Goblin laugh that you hear as well.
Yeah, the Green Goblin laugh.
Did they get Willem Dafoe for it or no?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, that's cool.
Definitely. They were saying like Electro's in there, like Jamie Foxx's character. Yeah.
Batman too.
They did the what is it? Joe from Family Guy, like, hey Peter, like with the Doc Ock.
Yeah.
All the memes are really good.
Yeah, the memes. My favorite meme was the Squirtle one. Like, hello, Peter, and Squirtle with the.
He's got the eyes. Yeah, that was really funny. Apparently, too, people were posting about it that in WandaVision, they actually had the date that the trailer dropped. They had a little heart on the calendar in one of the scenes in WandaVision, that it was right in front of us the whole time when the trailer was gonna drop. But I don't know if I believe that, but it's
coincidence.
it is
I don't know.
true.
Yeah. It's interesting. Well, when I saw the trailer, the thing that stood out to me the most was obviously Dr. Octopus, dude. When I saw him, the same actor, I was like, oh, this is gonna be fucking badass, bro. It's gonna be really cool. Like, and then obviously Green Goblin, but like, I don't know, something hits different with Dr. Octopus, you know? But yeah.
He plays that character so well.
Yeah. Some casting
Willem Dafoe is the best.
Yeah, some casting they hit spot on. Like CS or CK Lewis, or what's his name? The
Louis CK.
No, the one that plays Jonah, the reporter.
Oh, J. Jonah Jameson.
Yeah, that guy.
That is Lewis. Yes. J.K. Simmons.
Yeah, J.K. Simmons. Yeah. I mean,
he's the picture perfect.
He is. I need pictures of Spider-Man.
Yeah, they did really good casting for that. And then I mean, the castings were always kind of good.
Did it say when the movie releases? I didn't pay attention to that
December,
part.
No.
Christmas.
Oh, okay.
Wait, was it December? I thought it was November.
No. Well, it says Christmas. Which usually it says this Christmas. Which usually means actually Christmas or something like that. They like doing Christmas releases because
More people.
believe it or not, like
go.
having worked in a movie theater, Christmas Day is one of the busiest days for a movie theater. It's like Christmas Day, Valentine's Day, and yeah, pretty much those 2 days. Like those are like the 2 busiest days of the year. Also Thanksgiving, like sort of, kind of, not really, but Christmas more. But I personally loved working it because I got bigger tips, so I was like, yeah. And they were like, "Oh, you're here on Christmas. He doesn't have a family." Like, I'm like, "Oh yeah, my family, my family, my family."
I got disowned.
I got disowned.
They don't love me.
You're like, yes, more.
Good.
I saw the 20. Put it in there.
What did you think of the trailer, Jesus?
I thought it was very cool. I was surprised Doctor Strange was going to be a part of it. But I like the whole animation that they put for Doctor Strange's magic and stuff. So, to be honest, I haven't seen the second Spider-Man movie. Which one was that one called?
I mean,
Wasn't it?
which version of Spider-Man? Because you got Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3. Then you got
One
the
and
Amazing
two.
Amazing
Spider-Man
Spider-Man, yeah.
1 and 2.
Oh, the current one. The current one.
Okay, and then
Far
it's
From Home, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Homecoming, and then it was Far From Home. Yeah,
yeah.
and then No Way Home.
That's the latest. That's the
Oh.
newest one. No Way Home, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And because of the whole continuity kind of thing they do for Marvel movies, this one, when I saw this trailer, I was like, oh, I guess that happened in the last one. And I was like, okay, well, do I need
yeah,
to see the last one?
It's pretty good.
I
It's
was
a good
actually
movie.
really sad that they didn't continue with Andrew Garfield because I really loved the whole like Gwen Stacy dying. Like that was like that was a crazy scene that I didn't know was happening at the time because I at that point like I didn't know anything about the comic books. I just thought it was like, oh, like it's just another love interest, you know? Like I didn't know that actually happens in the comics, and it was just so shocking to me. Like because I remember you hear like the back of her head like crack against the fucking asphalt, like when she hit. I was like, dude, like that's ridiculous. But I don't know, because you got different versions here. I love I fucking love the memes though, because it's like because Marissa Tomei is Aunt May and she's really young, and it's like Uncle Ben from the other universe seeing Aunt May.
I mean, that's why I really like the Spider-Man Into the Spideyverse. Like I like the Gwen Stacy version of like her not being able to save Peter. Like that was really cool, and I was like, oh, okay, that's like really cool twist. The whole movie, I think that's my favorite Spider-Man movie, Into the Spider-Verse. Such a great movie. I loved every second of it.
Spider
then-
Noir.
Yeah.
Bro,
yeah.
all the good Spider-Man movies have memes to them, dude. That's all I can say, dude. Because even Into the Spider-Verse has memes. The old Tobey Maguire ones are
Has a
like
crap ton of memes, yeah.
they're
F
they're
ton
the
of memes.
solid like foundation of memes at some point, dude. And then I'm sure, no doubt, the new Spider-Man movies have memes themselves. And then the in-between middle child, we don't talk
we
about.
don't speak of
We don't speak of that one. We don't speak of it, unfortunately. But you know, it is really.
At this point, I can't even envision Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man anymore. I only see him as the dude from Social Network. I'm coming for all of it.
Dude, I see him as the Marine that's a pacifist from Hacksaw Ridge. That's how I
saw
see
that
him.
movie. I heard that was a good one.
I just remember him saying like, "Please, Lord, let me take one more." that's his one liner. I'm just like, oh fuck, pretty good. Yeah. Jesus, aren't you a middle child? So that means that you're the bad one, right?
The bad one. I just said they're forgotten. I didn't say they were bad. Okay, there's a distinct difference there. But yes, that's true. What can I say?
That's true.
That's true. Not
That's
even
true,
gonna
that's
cap.
true.
Not even gonna cap. That's true.
Yeah, we're all pretty excited for the new Spider-Man, but yeah, I mean, like we want to see it already, obviously, but let's see. I'm pretty sure it's Marvel, right? Marvel already
I
has
mean, they
like
got two. Don't they have like two Marvel movies before that comes out? Don't they got the
Shin,
Shang-Chi
yeah,
and
that
then
one.
the
Eternals,
Eternals? Don't both
yeah.
of those come out? That's ridiculous. They have all these movies coming out this year. I guess they're trying to play catch up or something.
Well, because last year they weren't able to release any movies, you know,
I
except on
know.
Disney
Well,
Plus.
yeah, and then they already released fucking Black Widow. But so like yeah,
But
that's,
Scarlett Johansson's suing them.
yeah.
So I don't know.
I wonder. I am still
Yeah.
wondering what's gonna happen with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, speaking
Wow.
of doing.
In lighter news, like yeah, Scarlett Johansson suing Disney because I think something about the contract, them stating that it's gonna be a theatrical release, and it was on Disney Plus. So
Disney
yeah,
Plus.
they're actually gonna go to court. And I don't. My favorite memes are the ones that when Marvel releases Scarlett Johansson from her contract, and it's just somebody hiding in the corner, and it's DC like waiting in the shadows to pick her up. I'm just like, oh, I wouldn't mind seeing Scarlett Johansson in DC show or in movies.
I'm
Right?
actually really hyped. Like I saw a post that talks about like all the movies that are in flight for DC. They actually got like I didn't realize that there's gonna be a fucking Peacekeeper TV show
Yeah.
in January. Like the fuck? Like I get more John Cena? Like that's gonna be cool.
And he nails it, dude. That was a really good casting
It
too.
was really good. We were watching that. We were just like, why is he in his fucking underwear this whole time?
Really weird. It was funny though. It was a good movie. I really like that movie.
Yeah,
Great movie.
it was
Yeah.
a good movie.
Very good. Very good.
Very good. Very good, dude.
I guess in other news, Dr. Disrespect. Speaking about suing, Dr. Disrespect just recently announced that he's gonna be suing Twitch. So like obviously this comes from last year where he got banned and no one really knows why. And apparently he didn't know why until recently, until like a month ago. He said on Twitter or on his latest stream that he finally knows why he got banned, but he hasn't disclosed the information. So I mean, do you think if you were in Dr. Disrespect, would you have done the same thing? Or would you have sued Twitch?
Yep. 100%.
Yep.
And I think he's gonna get a fat payday. I don't think he's gonna win, but I don't think he's gonna lose either. I think he's gonna get a settlement, and they're gonna fucking settle out of court, and it's gonna go water under the bridge, and he's probably gonna have to sign an NDA, and it's gonna live in the annals of history, and we'll never know what the fuck happened. That's my prediction.
That's
Timestamp it.
I would
You know,
bet
you're
on that.
probably right, but I would love to see what would happen because it's kind of ridiculous how freaking comfortable they get as the only freaking streaming platform.
I feel like so the thing is like I feel like he's gonna sue Twitch, and what he's really doing is he's suing Amazon. Amazon's not gonna give a fuck, you know?
Yeah.
Like they're not gonna give a fuck like at the corporate level, like for this suit. They're gonna be like, well, yeah, like you know what, like let's just settle this out of court, you know, and here's your check, bye bye. You know, like we don't want any bad press for this, but because if Twitch was like an independent company, I could see this getting crazy. But because they're this big conglomerate, fucking Jeffrey Bezos, fucking like executive chair Jeffrey Bezos, fucking company now, it's like they have the fuck you money to just say here's a fucking nickel. you guy,
keep the change,
Yeah,
you filthy animal.
yeah, exactly. Keep the change, you filthy animal. Yeah, it's like it's a price of doing business. You know, like that's literally what it's gonna come down to. I feel like, and then fucking he's gonna do a tell-all book one day. Gonna be a New York Times bestseller. Like, and then they're gonna make a documentary on FX. Fucking Dr. Disrespect versus Twitch.
Oh, it'll be versus Amazon. That's the title.
Yeah.
He's gonna go from the
What
2
would that
times
one
to
be
3
called?
times.
I'm just thinking of like the OJ. What was it? Because OJ versus that was like the series, but I wonder what Dr. Disrespect's version of that would be. It would just be the disrespect.
The disrespect.
Or it could be the 2-time goes to court.
2-time goes to court. That sounds like a fucking comedy sketch. like Always Sunny. The gang. The gang goes to court.
Yeah.
The gang goes to court.
I don't know. What do you think, George? I don't know if you gave what you think's gonna happen in the case.
I think you're right, honestly. It's gonna be like they're gonna settle out of court, they're gonna do a settlement, and then he's gonna get a huge payday from Amazon. But after that, I feel like Amazon's like, who the fuck is chipping my earnings, you know? We're gonna have to restructure the whole company, and they're gonna restructure fucking Twitch. A lot of people are gonna get fired over this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Imagine if he's like, dude, I want to see the day after they announce the verdict, and he's like, oh, like settled for whatever amount, like an undisclosed amount of money. Fucking, he rolls up, fucking new Lambo, fucking. Just rolls up on stream.
It'll be a McLaren's, bro. Just full.
Fucking just rolls in like fucking is having a good day today, you know?
That's something he would do.
Like
it
that
seems
would be just so on brand for him.
I just want to know, like, why he got banned. Like, what's the deal with all the secrecy? Like, I mean, was it that bad, or do they want to make it seem that bad? And if so, then yeah, Dr. Disrespect should sue, or good on him for suing.
I feel like it was like, I really feel it was something out of his control, as in like there was a sponsor, or there was somebody like an advertiser that either didn't like his content or was really salty about the whole the bathroom incident, and that's like the only thing I can think of. And Twitch was just like, yeah, I know that we suspended you already, but now you're gone, you know? Like, that's what I feel.
Yeah.
You know? But yeah, I don't know.
And the reason why he's gonna win the lawsuit is because he had a contract with Twitch. He had like a multi-million-dollar contract, because this was the time when the biggest streamers were being bought out by Mixer or by YouTube or by Twitch, obviously. And Dr. Disrespect had a contract with Twitch, right? And obviously the contract states that they have the right to let you go for good reasons, right? But this seems like not a good reason. So he's gonna fight that, obviously, and he's gonna win the lawsuit. Because like, I don't know, it just seems like a bunch of BS, honestly. And like, I like Doc, I'm not the biggest fan, but I understand I try to understand the whole situation, and I feel for him, right? Like, Twitch made him seem like a bad guy.
And it just came out of left field too, out of nowhere.
Yeah, they really did. Like when you think about it, like all the like he got banned, like yeah, it's almost like defamation, really. Like you banned him with no reason whatsoever, and so which leads to speculation, which leads to like, what if that's the reason why they put in place all of those because they recently announced, Twitch, that they're giving ban reasons now, like it's included in the ban. Like, what if that's the reason why they now include all that, is because they fucked up and they didn't give a reason, and now they're being sued for defamation. So
And
I don't
yeah,
know.
because I even remember hearing and seeing a bunch of videos that were even trying to say like some kind of sexual harassment or
Yeah,
underage.
speculations. There's a bunch of
Yeah.
speculations, obviously.
I was like, God damn, dude, that sucks.
Yep.
I mean,
Damn.
at this point, the truth would have been better than all the speculations, honestly. Because like,
Yeah, but I think I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure he's known for a long time. Like, I think you said like he only found out like a month ago. I think he's known before then, but he's been putting all of his ducks in a row. Like, and he knows better than to say something out loud when he's gonna take their asses to court for a shit ton of money.
Just gotta
And the
wait
best-
it out.
And the best
Yeah.
part, it's their money. I'm gonna sue you with your money. That's what he's gonna do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I just wanted to know actually because I didn't know about this until you guys told me about the topic beforehand. What like public perception is or public opinion is, like whose side are people on, and I think it's Dr. Disrespect. But when I saw it, like I read this article, I forgot the website. Wait, let me. Yeah, I don't know. I just clicked the first one on Google to be honest. It was Kotaku, and they were making it seem like Dr. Disrespect had it coming or something. It's like, just how like dead streamers got out of fashion. I don't know what you hate hearing about them. But you know, what if it was something really bad? Then I think you should pay more attention. And then they go into the suing thing. I'm like, are people really against Dr. Disrespect? I don't think so. I think a lot of those.
like, if you guys remember when he like announced that he was coming back to YouTube, like that was like one of the most watched streams
Yeah.
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
of that time, you know, because everybody like it was half of it was like genuine fans like wanting to see him, and then the other half was all the speculative stuff like oh like I wonder like is he gonna say something, and he never did. So
Yeah, dude. I mean, if anything, I'm just like I'm surprised that like what some of the articles are saying, like putting him in a bad light. I mean, of course, everything's speculation, but
Yeah.
I think everyone's everyone's thinking he didn't do anything, and it was probably Twitch's fault or their breach of contract. And at the end of the day, I think that just brings negative. Well, it's gonna bring more traction to his like streaming or whatever. You know, he's gonna come out. It could be like a win-win situation for him, even if he doesn't win, or yeah, he doesn't get anything potentially good. But I think you're right on the settlement. Like, perchance he didn't get the settlement or whatever, things go awry. Like he'll still get views and whatnot, attention.
Yeah. Well, if this goes to court, it's coming out. If
Yeah.
it goes to court, it's coming out what happened. It's gonna be found in discovery, and like it's gonna be public record. So it like oh my gosh, it's gonna be so interesting. Like if they don't settle, like if Twitch hold like if they're like nah, we're gonna stick to our guns, like we'll see you in court. Like I wonder what happens if like if he'll like what if it is something bad, you know, will he want that to go on public record, like or will he dismiss the case? Like it's interesting, but I do hold the belief that I don't think he did something super crazy bad, because like I don't know, man, Twitch's ban system is all kinds of fucked, and there's people on that platform who probably shouldn't be on that platform, but are still there.
Yeah, it's really
And so-
inconsistent.
Yeah, it's really inconsistent. So the fact that they specifically targeted him, it's really interesting. So I'm definitely going to keep a close eye on it.
Okay, and the last thing we're gonna be talking about is Gamescom. So Gamescom's gonna be it started today, and it's gonna be running till I think the 28th. I don't know, like I think for the rest of the weekend, right? And today it was announced a bunch of game trailers. Call of Duty Vanguard, more gameplay came out. There's gonna be a new Saints Row. Like I was just like,
Not a
whoa,
remake?
or
saw
I guess
a
it's a
reboot.
remake. Yeah, it's a reboot. I think it's a reboot. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I'm pretty excited for all the games, all the trailers and stuff like that. I haven't been keeping up to it. Have you guys been watching it or not really?
No.
Well, some of it. I saw like the new the Horizon Zero Dawn, the new game. And then also that they're releasing the 60 FPS version for PS5. Or it's actually, I think it's an update. I think it's just an update. Like, so if you already have it, you'll get the 60 FPS version for free. So I'm really excited about that because I actually haven't played it. So I was actually waiting for that. So I might actually play that on stream or something.
Nice. It's a good game.
So it's gonna be running for the rest of the week. I'm probably gonna check it out tomorrow, see like the live streams. I know today all the biggest streamers were streaming it on their channel. They're just like obviously doing commentary. But yeah, the thing I'm most excited for is the Saints Row. Like Saints Row was a really cool game. I remember hanging out with Ram 940, and he was a really big fan of them. I would just watch him play at his house. Like that game looked really fun. Is there any game you hope to see in the Gamescom? I know there's Halo trailers as well.
For Gamescom, I don't know. Maybe maybe a God of War, but I don't. I can only be hopeful if that ever gets another game.
What I'm
I
excited
mean, I'm
for.
sure.
Sorry, Jesus. What I was kind of excited for that I saw, I don't know when or how, but to celebrate the new season of The Witcher, they're gonna add more big DLC to The Witcher 3, which seems kind of cool.
Yeah, I am kind of interested in the new Amazon MMO. Like going into open beta, the New World game. You never know. It might pop off, but I don't know. There's just like very little things, like very little games coming out, and very little things I'm interested in. Like if it's not a seasonal or a like if it's not a seasonal game right now for me, it's like it's a single player game. You know what I mean? Like I actually got really excited for the Horizon stuff because I got my PS5 and I'm looking for new stuff to play on it, like just for like in my downtime. Even on my Switch, like last week I was having a lot of trouble finding things to play. So I like busted out my Switch and I finished like a lot of games that have been on my back burner for a while. So we'll see. I think 2022 is going to be a big year for games. I think a lot of new stuff's coming next year. Like game wise, because this year's still been kind of light. We got the consoles, right?
Yeah.
But we've been really light on games. So we'll see.
The only thing I want to see in Gamescom is the new Fable, bro. I want to see Fable. That game I'm excited for. We saw it like 2 years ago in like E3. And then ever since then we haven't heard anything from it. But yeah, I'm really excited for Fable.
You know what other game that I fucking found out the other day? The fucking Suicide Squad game.
Oh yeah.
That shit looked, that trailer was badass. What is it? Suicide Squad versus the Justice League or something?
No, kills the Justice League.
Kills the Justice League, dude. Like that looks fucking sick. Like, and it's by Rocksteady?
Rocksteady,
the ones who did the Batman Arkham games. Like,
yeah.
Oh, nice.
Like, that's like all me right there, dude. The Batman Arkham series is like one of my favorite games, dude. I 100%ed that shit. So it's really exciting.
Yeah. So I mean, leave a comment down below on what game you're excited for and what games you want to see on Gamescom. But yeah, I feel like this is a good stopping point for the podcast. And yeah, this is Save Point, and we're signing out. See you guys
Later, everybody.
Later.
Yeah.